Hello, my friends. Thank you for coming early today. I apologize for not posting about it earlier. Um, yeah, sorry. Why doesn't it let me get big? I wanted to fill the whole thing. Why is it that not an option? It usually is an option. Custom layout one. There we go. There we go. I needed that as an option. Well, hello. Happy Sunday. I apologize for the early start today, but I have a middle grade March meeting tonight with the girls, and we scheduled that. And then I was like, oh my goodness, this is a sprinting weekend. So I just whoosh everything early so that I can be done by like 9:15. We're starting the Zoom at 9:15. So yeah, I do apologize for not giving you a better heads up. We will probably have people show up in an hour and be like, "Hey, why are you going already?" Because I normally start at 7:30 actually, but here we are, ready to go. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. I am feeling way better than I was last weekend, and I just realized I didn't turn on the light that's over there, so I'm a bit shadowy. I'll turn that on during the first sprint. And I'm keeping you on my lap because I'm comfortable in my chair, so I don't feel like sitting forward and using my cart like I normally do. Today I have been reading a little bit, but I also was editing at church this morning. So tonight I need to read my nonfictions. So I'm going to read a few pages for my devotional of the day in the Sugar Fast book, and then I will finish my 10 pages in Literarily today, but I will also read a poem from Call Us What We Carry. So I have these set aside to do my nonfiction reading for the day. And then once that is done, I'm in the middle of two fiction books at the moment. I am like two-thirds of the way done with the Magpie Murders. I'm listening to this on audio and I'm really good. It's like a murder. It's a book within a book, and the book that's in the book is a murder mystery, but then the story outside of the book is also a murder mystery. So, and they might be connected in some way. I don't know. I'm really enjoying that very much. So that's fun. And I think that's the start of a series. So that's kind of cool. And then also I'm reading Kate and Frida, which I don't know where the cover to it is at the moment, but this is a epistolary novel. I'm on page 38. So I'm not very far into this one. So hopefully I read from that too. It's potential. I have potential of reading from 5 things tonight. Overkill? Maybe. I have quite a few books on going at the moment. Currently reading on my currently reading shelf on Goodreads. And I think I can add one more because I'm reading on my Kindle Murder in Highbury by Virginia Kelly, I think is the author. But I haven't touched that in a day or so. But I should be picking that up at some point too. Maybe I'll read from that too and get 6 books read tonight a little bit. So hi, let's check in and see how everyone's doing. Oh my word, there's a lot of comments already. Let's get going. Hello, 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 Kathleen. Weekend has been good. Jennifer, glad you're here. Hi, Judy. Looking forward to sprints tonight. Good evening. Rereading Atmosphere and Dead of Winter for a book club you're hosting at work. Love it. We'll also be finishing the last 2 loads of laundry for the day. Nice. I have not done my dishes yet, and I actually haven't even eaten dinner yet. So first sprint, I'll probably listen to the audiobook so that I can go and make dinner. I'm having a taco salad tonight for dinner. And so I will probably do that during the first sprint because I'm getting a little hungry. Hello, Pamela. Hello, hello, Joanna. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Be reading Consider Me by Becca Mack, a hockey romance, and a nonfiction called When We Walk By. Very cool. Hi, Kat. I am 100 out of 135 pages in Daddy Longlegs by Gene Webster. We'll finish tonight. Try to make some progress in Sense and Sensibility. Love it. I also have some grading to do. Kat, I was really I was kind of sad to not see a picture of the 3 of us when we went to Winston-Salem. I might have it somewhere else, but because I wanted to include that in my highlights and I just didn't have a good picture of it, of us. Hello, Jen. I know, sad to feel sick for so long. I feel like my cold lasted almost 2 full weeks. So I'm feeling much better today. Didn't have any sneezes today, which is really nice. I need to still drink water. I might make some tea later, like because talking a lot is gonna irritate my throat a little bit, but um, we'll see. I hope you get rest and that it kick it out of your system soon. Hello, Amy. Tonight she's reading the 100th anniversary edition of Winnie the Pooh. Cool. Hello, Lisa. Reading a nonfiction memoir, having dinner and watching it football. Nice. Hi, Kirsten. It's snowing. Cozy vibes today. It was very dreary today. I don't know if it actually started snowing. The weather app said that it might snow, but I don't know if it ever actually did snow. I didn't look. No, I don't think so. But it is pretty chilly. 33 feels like 27. It's pretty cold. And it's just going to be a cold week in general. Ugh. I'm ready for spring. I'm definitely ready for spring. As I sit with like this flowery blanket behind me and a wintry blanket on my lap. Like we're in the middle. No, we're still in the midst of winter for sure. But I'm glad you're having the cozy vibes outside. I'm on the last 20% of your reread of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Sweet. Hopefully you get close to finishing or finish tonight. Lorianne, not sure what you're reading. Just finished 84 Charing Cross Road. It's a good one. It's poo yellow and has a soft, smooth, fuzzy texture. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Kathy's reading The Will of the Many. Starting The Curse of Mistwraith by Jenny Wirtz. Never read it before. It's my choice for the genre-defining book for the 52 Book Challenge. Very cool. Oh, Winnie the Pooh's actual birthday today. Well, that's a perfect read then tonight. Hello, Jeannie. Trying to get better at attending sprints. Well, I'm glad you found it because we're early today. So I'm glad you're here. Lori is trying to finish up 5-Star Stranger that you're reading physically, also reading and listening to. The List of Suspicious Things. Really good so far. I definitely want to read that one soon. Yeah, Katrina, sorry. I normally do start at 7:30, but I have an appointment today at 9:15, so I wanted to not shortchange sprints. Hello, Debbie. Reading The Mad Wife by Megan Church tonight. Love it. Hello, Christina. For the earlier sprints, are you a fan? Are you saying yay for the earlier sprints? I hope so. Hooray, middle grade March. I know. Me too. I mean, we're not ready at all. This is our first gathering, but we'll get some stuff in the books today. Hopefully, we're going to hopefully narrow down a list of potential group reads so that we can kind of vet them a little bit and maybe pick some prompts tonight. Just kind of get the ball rolling a bit. I'm excited. Hoping to finish Death at the Sanatorium. Hello, Mitch. I know, nice surprise that we started an hour and a half earlier. Yeah, you made it summer. Happy Sunday. Reading The Winter People and Theo of Golden. Lazy all weekend, and you're with it. I'm with it for you. Hello, Maria. Hello. Oh boy, do I need these sprints tonight. Rough week. Oh, I'm so sorry, Katie. Katie. Stepdad had a heart attack. Oh my gosh, Monday. Cardiac arrest with no oxygen for several minutes. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Echo in the Darkness for Katrina. Hello, Jennifer. Not a lot of reading tonight because I'll be watching the Bears game. Nice. Carol. Reading River of the Gods by Candice Millard. Sorry, my eyes were like going wonky. Jess, hello. Currently reading Out of the Silent Planet by C.S. Lewis. I've never read that series by him. Hello, Louisina. Gonna get back to reading The Tainted Cup. I started it earlier today. Cool. Nicole, I'm glad you're here. Reading Under the Eye of the Big Bird. Awesome. Molly is here. Hello, hello. Finishing making dinner, and then we'll be reading These Silent Woods. Ooh, I loved These Silent Woods. Oh, man. I hope you're enjoying it. And what's for dinner? Catherine, alternating between The Dark Library by Mary Anna Evans and The Wilds by Sarah Pierce. I would love to read more Sarah Pierce. I only read The Retreat, and then I learned that that's actually the second book in the series. So I need to go back and read the first one. Hello, hello. Reading The Winter Rose by Melanie Dobson. Just 3 chapters in. Already invested. Love that. Oh, excuse me. Hello, Jane. Finishing up I, Medusa. Have 45 pages left. Would have already finished this afternoon, but I fell asleep. I have had that happen many times. Tomorrow, he's going in OR for organ donation. Oh, golly. Katie, I'm so sorry. Hello, Anne. Hi, Molly. In the middle of In Memoriam by Alice Wynne and reading during talking time. Love it. Thank you. It feels good to feel better. I really hope I go to work tomorrow and my little nugget is feeling better too. Because she is, I blame her 1000% for my cold. And she was still sniffly and drippy nose last week. So I'm hoping that after a couple of days of the weekend, she'll be better. I didn't think this was a sprinting week. It is. And it isn't. It's a vlogging week. Well, bonus sprints. I just realized. Well, but extra sprint for January, I guess. Extra sprint for January. Oh my word. It is a vlog. I'm vlogging this weekend. You guys. Focus needs to be my word of the year because clearly I need practice. This is not supposed to be a sprinting weekend, but here we are, so we're here. The Dead Man Next Door by Lucy Score. Oh my goodness. I feel a little silly. Whoops. 20 pages left in The Color by Rose Tremaine. I should have known better. I never do sprints the same weekend I'm vlogging. Hi, Jenny. Working on filming my first ever anticipated reads video. Fun, Michelle. So many great authors have books coming out this year. Yeah. And reading Some Bright Nowhere by Ann Packer. Fun. Murder on Astor Place by Victoria Thompson. And The Forget Me Not Library by Heather Weber. Yeah, Amy, it is a book about genres in the Bible and how understanding the different genres helps you as you do Bible study and as you read things, because we read poetry differently than we read a narrative nonfiction, right? We read history accounts different than we read parables. So understanding the different genres of the Bible, and then it can help you as you study. That's what it says. How understanding Bible genres transforms Bible study. So I'm at the very beginning. I'm just got done with narrative. And yeah, next step is prayers and songs, poetry. I'm starting The Royal Librarian. Nice. Thank you, Mary. I'll be reading To Love a Lady by Gabriel Meyer on Kindle, listening to Winter's Maiden by Morgan L. Boussy while accomplishing other tasks. Nice. Yes. Prayers for Kate. Hello, hello, Monica. Currently reading Cassandra in reverse. Nice. Hello, Kirsten. Reading The Hobbit today. I love The Hobbit. Looking for types and shadows of scripture in the story. That's a cool way to look at it. I've never done that before. I'm here for an early start. I'm trying to finish A Daring Adventure. No number in a trilogy. Number 1 in a trilogy by Elizabeth Camden. Number something. Just finished Lines of Fifth Avenue, and it was ruined by an adultery trope. Oh, I did not know that. That is a Fiona Davis book that I still have not yet read. Bummer. Finally better after being sick since Christmas. Oh man, Pamela. I'm glad you're feeling better. Haven't been reading much. Still reading Fractal Noise. Try to finish reading Bookshops and Bone Dust. Love it. Keep making progress, Jenny. It's micro snowing here right now, and it's just dreary. Boo. Reading Okay for Now by Gary D. Schmidt and loving it. He's one of my favorite authors. I've enjoyed a couple books by him, but I haven't read everything for sure. Ready for fall. It's been so hot down here. Yeah. No, I forget where you are. Argentina. There we go. Thank you. Me too. We must have taken a picture. I know. I just don't know who took it because I don't have it on my phone. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was such a good book festival and a good trip. Hello, walking on your treadmill. Good job, Kat, and listening to The Wastelands by Stephen King. I got all my exercise minutes for the day, and I'm at 7,023 steps. So I need to get to 8,000 steps. As long as I get up each sprint and walk around a little bit, which I will, because first sprint I'm going to go make dinner. Then I should be good to get to 8,000 by the end of the day. I also need to finish. This is like full to here, and I probably have almost another full one to drink. So I still need to chug some water. We will announce them mid-February. We usually try to do it in the like near the beginning of February, actually, like the 10th or 9th, 10th or 11th of February, around there is when we announce everything. So we need to get going. Yeah, sorry to Kate. Oh, that's tough, Laura. Yes, thank you all for the prayers. Yay! I'm so glad. And it's surprise. Not supposed to be a sprint week. Reading The Bark of Zorro. Fun. Fantastic. Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult. Hi, Aunt Kay. Loved The Winter People. Summer. Hope that you enjoy it as well. Just finished Theo of Golden on Friday. I haven't read anything since. I think I have a book hangover. I can understand that. Bless you for your recommendation of Theo. I'm going to try to start The Book Thief tonight. Oh, man. That's another doozy. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Here we go. Remembered you like that book so good. I feel lucky to start the year off with such a good book. Nice. Making skillet, pork chops, and rice. Sounds good. Yay for extra sprints. I know. I love it. Yes. Prayers for Cat. Yay, extra sprints. Hocus focus. Good grief. Bonus sprints. The midwinter brain fog is real things. We've been there. It's just been a weird day in general. It's been a weird day in general, but good. Church was so good, but I woke up in a very, what do I call it? Like emotionally thin mood. I felt like crying was right at the surface. And I did. I teared up multiple times. Just life is heavy. There's so many things going on in the world, in our country, in Ukraine, where my brother is. I haven't heard from him in a couple days, and I know things are crazy over there. So it always I'm like, oh, I talked to my mom and she hasn't heard from him either. So not like I hear from him all the time, but I don't know. I just woke up with him on my mind today. So it's just been a bit of weird day. We all needed the sprint. And yeah, I think that must be it. I think I needed it too. Yeah, it might be a little shorter. I mean, or not. It's fine. I didn't think it was time for the next sprint. Yeah. Well, here we are. Looking forward to watching a whole bunch of anticipated reads this week. Fun. It is a vlogging weekend. My mistake is your bonus. That's right. Sorry for your sad week. I hope that his gift of organ donation gives you a measure of peace. Yeah, it is a beautiful choice to bless other people in that way, but hard too. Yay for bonus sprints. Working on my plants before it gets dark. Get her done. I don't want to watch any until I do mine. Hey, that's smart. Kay's Library is doing a read along of The Hobbit. Okay. Nice. Number 2 in the Empire series, A Daring Venture. Okay, there you go, Jeannie. Thank you. You need to get a... No. My dog is sick and I've gotten all the steps in the past 2 days. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not a big animal person, for those who know me. You already know. I'm just not an animal person in general. Thank you. Gold star. Kat loves to hand out her gold stars, and I am very motivated by that. I'm like, I will take all the gold stars. Every time I'm on your sprints, you're like, gold star, Krista. I'm like, yes. I should start keeping track of how many stars I get from you. Sending lots of healing hugs to Katie. Yeah. Thank you, Michelle. Just was a weird day, but church was really good. And it's always just good to connect with other people. Yeah. So it got better, but I don't know. It was just dreary as well here, very gray. I feel like I have the winter blues. That's all. I feel like it's been cold for too many days in a row, dark and dreary, and I'm just ready. I just don't like winter. I need to go maybe a little bit further south. Excited for it. Life. Life is hard. Absolutely. Community in general, online friends, all of that. It definitely helps so much, Lucina. No animals inside the house. Absolutely. I will go to the zoo. I love going to the zoo, actually. I think zoo animals are so cool because they're so weird. There's so many weird animals out there, and I love it. But I do not want pets in my home. No, thank you. Krista won't get a dog, but I love walking my dog. I love it. You guys know. Life is heavy right now. So true. So on that note, I found, y'all, let me show you the coziest cozy. It looks like sunrise to me. Hold on, let me find it. So it's not really evening, but for many of you, it's not. It's early. So let me make this big. Here we go. Nope. This one. There we go. Look how cozy that is. And it's very quiet, so it'll be gentle. Hello and thank you. I agree. I get good regular exercise walking my dog. Sometimes slow because she stops to sniff. I love it. I want all the animals in my home. No, you guys can keep your animals. All right, we're gonna read till 50. Give a little warm up sprint. Yeah, we'll see you back here. I'm gonna go make dinner and listen to my audiobook. Hello, guys. Come on back. I am 76% through Magpie Murders. I didn't realize I was that far. I mean, I guess I did, but 76%. I don't, I might finish tonight. Probably not, actually, because I should probably write down a few notes at one of these sprints for my middle grade March meeting. But it's really good. She, in the non-bookish timeline, she's learning about things the author put into the books, like all of these clues and puzzles and like Easter eggs kind of for his own life. And so she's trying to figure some stuff out. It's very good. I'm enjoying it. How did everybody do during that sprint? I also made and ate some taco salad. It was very good. I need to go on the next sprint and brush my teeth and floss because I feel like I have stuff in my teeth now. But it was very good. I still have a good amount of water to drink, so I got to keep drinking water. Let's see. I think, yes, the ambient room is so pretty. I want to be there. Me too. It's so nice. Michelle, I was having a lonely day and went to the thrift store in my no spend January. Got a text from a friend on the way, booktube friend on the way, just to see how my week was. Sweetest. And I also didn't spend any money. Oh, I love that. It's so nice to be thought of, especially as single women who are a bit older and doing this life on our own. It's just nice when we come across someone else's mind. Like, that's just really nice. So I'm glad you got that today, Michelle. That's really lovely. Love it. Oh, Kirsten also wants all the animals in her home. No. I know. It's kind of funny that the birds are in there with the snow coming down, but I think it's just a sunrise. That's okay. Loving the bonus sprints. All my library holds are coming in at once. Nice. Good evening, Sue. Hi, Carmen. Hello, Emily. Visiting friends and I'm out of town watching the Bears game. Bear down. Popping in to say hi. Hi, Liz. We'll be back on to read after dinner. What are you making tonight for dinner? I know. Don't you just want to cozy up in that chair? I love it. Got ready for bed. Pamela did. Cozy time for reading. Ready to settle in. I still have my sneakers on. It's one of the things that I'm doing to kind of help remind myself that, like, until I get my 8,000 steps, I keep my shoes on. I'm at 7,115. I didn't walk very much that sprint. Late joining. Hi, Nicole. Got caught up in a football game. We'll be reading Night Watcher by Daphne Wollstonecraft. Nice. Lucina didn't read. Chatted with your mom. That's nice, though. What a soothing fire. I love it. I like the ones I think I'm learning in all of my years of finding ambient rooms. I like the ones that are a little softer in noise, like not a lot of noise. I'm glad this one doesn't have the wind. I don't do wind. I don't really enjoy rain anymore unless it matches my outside. But it often makes me have to go to the bathroom. Oh my goodness, Jeannie, you're so close to finishing. I love that. 31 pages of The Mysterious Case of the Alberton Angels. Just started it, enjoying it a lot. Nice. Is that your first Janice Hallett, or have you read other things by her? Kathy read a chapter. Jenny had supper and read 2 pages. Gotta know what was for dinner tonight, Jenny. Teresa finished her book. Woohoo! Gonna move on to an audiobook next sprint while I mop the floors. Get those floors mopped. I love it. Kirsten liked Magpie Murders. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Got through 1 chapter in The Hobbit. Nice. It's funny because the different sections of the book are all numbered differently. So I can't really write like what page number I'm on because they're all different. But I can do percentages. And so now I know where I'm at. 26 pages of The Winter Rose. Kay read a few pages. Katrina just pulled her chicken out of the canner. Her veggie broth is ready to strain and put in jars. Put lemons in this batch. Will be interesting to try. Ooh, in your veggie broth. That will be interesting. I think that'll be good though. Like that little touch of citrus in it. I think that sounds delicious. Joanna only read a few pages at Sprint, but ordered some new Billy shows. Oh my word. Do you have an IKEA nearby that you can go pick them up, or do you get them delivered? Because I found IKEA delivery to be quite pricey. I would like one more white Billy bookshelf in this room because I have all these, and my Christian fiction is on one in that corner, but my middle grade is on a black shelf still, and I would like that to be switched to a white shelf. And then maybe one more skinny, like this, like half size one. I don't need any more shelves. Stop it, Krista. Jane's making taco salad today too. Yummy. I know I used because I had made egg roll in a bowl like a week ago and I still have cabbage left. So instead of lettuce, I used cabbage and spinach. So I'm like, it's all like lettuce, right? It just has a little bit extra nutrients being cabbage and spinach. And it gives it a little more crunch, which I love. Lorianne decided to read Awake by Jen Hatmaker, her memoir, isn't it? Read 5 pages. I've heard that that's pretty good. I finished volume 1 of the Unselected Journals of MM line. Yay! It's so good. Oh, that would be a good series for you to dive into right now because it's very like comforting and delightful and makes you laugh and quirky. I feel like that would be a good comfort read for you right now. I would say keep going. Lorianne read 35 pages. Oh no, not 5 pages, 35 pages. Jennifer had dinner and ice cream. Dishes are done, and I read a little bit of Dead of Winter. What did you have for dinner, and what kind of ice cream? Inquiring minds want to know. Kat made it to 39%, which is on page 164 for part 1 of the book. Trying to finish book 1 today out of 213. Okay, you could do it. You could do it. Eating dinner now. My hubby grilled us steaks and baked us sweet potatoes. Delicious. That sounds amazing. Kirsten heated up some really yummy vegan mac and cheese from the health food store and made it to 85% in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Nice. Hello, Amanda. I'm just joining in. Not sure if I'm getting any reading done tonight. I have a ton on my to-do list that I want to get done. I hear ya. Well, I hope we can keep you company as you be productive. Kathleen started Vagabond, the new Tim Curry biography. Fun. Hello, Jesse. Welcome. Dinner is almost ready. Then I can read. Teresa, what are you having? Now I'm trying to decide whether to start volume 2 or switch to the correspondent. I need to start the correspondent soon, but I need to finish one of these multiple books that I have going on right now before I start something new. But I'm hoping that that will be my next in print read after I finish Kay and Frida. We ate supper, tried a new recipe for pork steak, and it turned out so good. Nice, Monica. Also have the game on in the background. Mockingbird Court. Yay, Jesse. I enjoyed that one. I think I'm on Cold Clay is my next one, I think. I have 2 left. Cold Clay. Oh no, Mockingbird Court is the newest one. I'm not on that one yet. I have Cold Clay, Summer's End, and Mockingbird Court to read. No, I think I read Cold Clay. I don't know. I gotta look on my spreadsheet. But I love the Shady Hollow series. They're fun. Ended up listening to Atomic Habits because I had laundry to put away. Nice. That's a good one for the early in the year. This will be my first Janice Hallett, but that was my first one too. She's got a middle grade that I'm interested in. It will, well, regardless, because it's middle grade, it'll work. And that is what we always say. You just have to read one middle grade and you're in. I actually pulled it out because it's epistolary, technically. A box full of murders. There it is. I ordered it from the UK. It's not at all floppy. It's very stiff, but it's fun. I love the mixed media format of her books. And this one has some illustrations too in there, a couple I saw. So that should be a lot of fun. I don't know if I'll get to it in January. I doubt I'll get to it in January, actually. But it's on my pile with my epistolary books. Gonna heat up some soup, stuffed pepper soup. Ooh. I think you need to send me that recipe. Can you send me that recipe? Or put it in the my Patreon Discord, the thread that says in the kitchen. I would love that recipe. Maple flavor beans. Ooh, that's what Jenny had for dinner. Reading other people's houses. Fun. Debbie read a few pages, watched a little YouTube. These bookshelves from IKEA. They're called Billy bookshelves. That's what they are. We always need more shelves. I know. More shelves means more books. I'm not trying to get a lot more books at the moment. I would not mind kind of switching out all of my bookshelves so they all match. Because who knows where I'll live next if I move somewhere. I don't know. I just like the matchiness of these ones. Good evening. Just finished your Bible reading. Now hoping to get to What She Left Behind. Nice. I was thinking I need more bookshelves too. We need to get rid of a love seat though. Oh no. Oh, egg roll in a bowl. That's right. I was just on your sprints earlier. Egg roll in a bowl is delicious. I was just telling my mom about it because she needs to try it. I have to get it delivered. Where I am in Canada, I would need to drive to another province as we don't have one. Oh, and then I would need a large vehicle. Yeah, I hear you. I had to borrow a vehicle when I got my shelves. Ami loves Emma M. Lyon, Volume 2 it is. Do it. I was going to stop reading to savor them, but I must keep going. I know. I started, I think, in October. I read 1 and 2 in October, 3, 4, 5 in November, 6 and 7 in December, and then 8 in January. So I spread it out a little bit, but basically binged. I mean, if I straight binged, I could have read them a lot quicker, but I definitely can see myself rereading them. Like I just got someone just gifted me the first one. Debbie, I think, gifted me the first one in the hard copy of it. So I now have it. So I think if I were to reread it, I might read it in print and just kind of like slow down a little bit with it. I don't know. They're just so lovely. They're so lovely. It is just so good. Jennifer's dinner, leftover chicken and rice. Ice cream is chocolate. Blue Bunny, yum. I love Blue Bunny ice cream. Just joined eating dinner, leftover broccoli cheese soup with leftover chicken and potatoes. Gotta love the leftovers. Liz made chicken bacon ranch quesadillas. Yum. Liz, when am I coming over for dinner? I love it. Rotisserie chicken, risotto, and carrots. You know what? I love getting a rotisserie chicken. They're just so handy. I love it. We have a service that delivers farm products to our door, 80% from local farms. Oh, cool. I don't get it often because it's too much for one person, but they sent you a $50 coupon to come back. Oh, that's cool. I love that. Local farms. Kat says, hey to Michelle. So for dinner, I'm roasting a bunch of veggies to eat this week before the next box comes. Nice. Roasted veggies are just, I'm so used to just heating up the bag of frozen broccoli, but roasted broccoli is way better. Roasted vegetables in general are just way better. Cleaning the kitchen and doing a re-listen of the first Bridgerton book on audio. Now that is a series that I did binge. Surprise, surprise to those who are newer to following me. I binged the Bridgerton books a couple years ago now, 3 years, 4 years ago. And I just like flew through them. I got through them a little faster because I could skim some parts. But yeah. Hello. You got it, dude. Hello, everyone. Oh, for sending me the recipe. That's what you're talking about. Thank you. Hi, PJ. Haven't had dinner yet, and all this food talk has me drooling. It's just something fun about hearing what other people are eating. Not like I'm going to go and make it or anything. I just love hearing what other people are eating and getting ideas. And yeah, I just love it. Hi, everyone. Judy got her shelves from Amazon with free delivery. There is something to be said about that. We're finally getting IKEA in Huntsville, Alabama this year. My mom is getting an IKEA near her. It's kind of like 45 minutes away, so it's not super close, but that's about, I have to travel an hour, like an hour and 10 minutes one direction and about an hour and a half the other direction to get to an IKEA. So I don't live super close to an IKEA either, but that's fun. Read a couple chapters in Murder On well, Anne left us hanging. Here it is. Astor Place is a Victorian mystery set in New York City. The main character is midwife. Oh, that sounds good. Cool. Yay! Ordered Chronicles of Narnia box set for my Christmas birthday. My nephew got me a gift card for Indigo Bookstore, and I had a 20% code. Oh, Narnia is so good. I really love that series. I've reread it multiple times. Um, yeah, I love the Narnia books, Jenny. I hope you enjoy them. Yes. They're pretty spicy. I just loved the family, the care. I don't know. I got sucked in and I just binged through all 8 of them. I told my husband I wanted to look at IKEA because I've never been. We left $800 later. That tracks. I have not been brave enough to ask to go back. Nicole. Nicole, I love that. I love that so much. I mean, I don't love it for your bank account and your wallet and all that jazz, but it's just that's IKEA. It's crazy there. Venison taco soup for dinner. Ooh, that sounds good. I love taco soup. I'm reading Pride, Prejudice, and Peril, a cozy mystery. Fun. Is that the first Stephanie? What's her name? Stephanie Brown? Stephanie. Oh man, I have it. I don't know where. It's up there, somewhere. It's a mass market paperback on that shelf where I don't know where it is. Anyway, it's up on that shelf. If it's the same one. I have that. Let me know how you like it. Ooh, leftover Thai curry fried rice. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Can't listen, but wanted to say hi. Thank you for popping in. Ton of meal prep today. Made a hamburger dish that my husband and son like. Basically add a can of tomato soup and a can of brown beans and onion and pepper. Oh, that's cool. Closest IKEA is 3 hours away. Needless to say, I've never gone. I mean, it's a day trip. Just take a day trip. um, yeah, I guess they weren't quite as spicy as the just because in the movies you could see all the yearning and the desire and feels spicy. They weren't so super bad. Hubby built my library for my picture books. It's in one of my daughter's former bedrooms. That's awesome to have somebody who can build it for you. PJ made ham bone and veggie soup for dinner, banana muffins, egg bites, and cooked chicken for salads. Yeah, this weekend I made an egg bake and taco meat, but I add a can of black beans to my taco meat so it stretches it and it's extra protein. And I shredded the rotisserie chicken and put half of it in the freezer for next week, and the other half I'm going to use probably for chicken salad, honestly, to dip celery in for lunches. It's just a nice, easy lunch that I don't have to cook. Hello, reading Unselected Journal Volume 2. Enjoying it. I'd love to listen on audio, but there are like 500 people ahead of you on Libby. Oh, I'm sorry. It is really good on audio. Put the next ones, like try to put them all on hold if you're going to binge through them. Or at least maybe the next, maybe 3 and 4, try to put on hold now and see if the line is shorter. I don't know. Yeah, Awake is Jen Hatmaker's memoir. Really like her voice. Yeah, she feels like a friend sitting in your room chatting with you, right? Starts out a little shocking as it begins with her discovering her husband. Yeah, crazy, crazy story. I know. I haven't had Thai food in a long time. 107th in line for the ebook of The Correspondent. Oh no. I'll talk with you all about it next year. That's funny. Hello, Christy. Christy, I meant to tell you. I don't know, in the comments or something. I just watched one of your videos recently, and your haircut is so stinking cute. I love it so much. It suits you so well. It has like a springiness. It's just fun. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. I love it. That's all. Narnia is on my TVR for this year. So is Heidi and Anna Grey Gables. Oh my word. Lee, what a good year you're going to have. I don't think I've read Heidi since I was a kid, but Anne is an all-time fave. Narnia is the series I've reread the most in my life is Narnia. Oh, Anne's going to IKEA tomorrow to look for a new dining room set. Two of the legs are falling off my table, so it's time for a new one. Good luck. Oh, Kirsten, how fun. My favorite Narnia story is I used to work at a Bible college. I was on staff, obviously. I used to work there. I was the president's secretary. Fancy schmancy. But I was also friends with a ton of the students. So when they would go to Barnes and Noble to study, I would go to read. And I read the whole Narnia series at Barnes and Noble. I like brought a bookmark and everything. Put my bookmark in the book and put it at the back of the stack. And I just read through each book while my friends were there doing their studies or whatever. I'd get a drink from the cafe. It's back when Barnes and Noble had a lot more comfy chairs, pre 2020. You could definitely get good exercise at IKEA. It's a huge store. Seriously, if you need to go walking, if I had an IKEA closer, that would be a great idea. Go and just do the path. The upstairs and then the downstairs, you get like a mile. Jenny's IKEA is almost an hour away. Yeah. I got a few books I'll be reading tonight. We'll be starting with American Daughters. Fun. Angie is reading The River is Waiting tonight. 80th for the correspondent. I had to break down and buy the correspondent because the hold of my library is so long. Oh, thank you. I'm enjoying it. It hasn't been this short since I was in kindergarten. Oh my word. Well, it definitely suits you. I think it looks so cute. You just have, I mean, your hair always looks so good. I know it's really straight, right? But it just does the cutest thing. I don't know. I feel like you just do it so well. You know your hair so well. I love it. Okay, we've been chatting for a while. Let's get to reading. It's 7:10. Let's go till 50. No, I almost said 50. Let's go till 40. Oh, you know what? Do I have a 45? Let's do 45 since we've chatted so long. All right. Happy reading, my friends. I will see you back here in a little bit. Where's the All right, everybody, come on back. How did that sprint go for you? I am 81. Yes, 81% into Magpie Murders, and my dishes are done. My stove is clean, and I am at 7,342 steps. I still need to get up and keep walking, but that was a good sprint. Got a lot done. And then I just wrote down some of my ideas for prompts for my middle grade March meeting in a little while, but I still need to put down some ideas for a group read. We'll have to think about that a little bit more, but I have a few ideas for prompts. Let's see. Jenny, I think this is where I left off. Excuse me. Oh no. Chrissy said thanks. Join, it hasn't been. Oh no, we read that one. Okay. Oh, that's the one I always put a sweetener, I put a flavor in my last water of the day. So I need to finish this one first. There's only a little bit left in here. That's what I brought to church this morning. And then my last cup of water for the day gets a flavor packet in it. I'm almost out. I need to go get some Crystal Light, like the sugar-free ones. Jenny saw the first movie of Narnia but hasn't read the books. I hope you enjoy them. They're fun. I was once visiting a friend and we went to IKEA. We separated and her daughter was with me, and then I got lost and couldn't figure out how to get back to her. Yeah, it's like a maze in there, kind of. You just follow the arrows, though. That's so kind. Happy sprinting. Thank you. Barbara is still 140 in line for the audio of Theo of Golden, 37 copies in use, and 1,248 people waiting in total. Oh my word. That's crazy. That's crazy. Kirsten got back, got notification of the teaser for the short film I worked on in October and had to go down a self-doubt spiral. That's cool that you worked on a film, and I'm glad that you pulled yourself out of your little spiral. I'm sure that you did the best that you could do, and that's all we can ask, right? Drew, hello. Reading Your Roommate from Hell by Kale something. My book club pick for January, and you're loving it. I'm glad that you're enjoying your read. Pamela is on 105. I have, yes. I really liked the Elberton Angels book. It is heavier and darker than The Appeal. I read The Appeal and really liked it, and the Christmas Appeal I really liked. I have read the Twyford Code. I DNF'd. I feel like there's. Did I read any others? Hold on. I'm just checking. Hallett. Where is it? Oh no, it's not series. I'm on the wrong spreadsheet. Okay. I read The Appeal and the Christmas Appeal and The Mysterious Case of the Elberton Angels, and I DNF'd the Twyford Code. So I still have The Examiner, A Box Full of Murders, and Killer Question. I did think that Elberton Angels had some twists and turns that I did not see coming. I have no idea how to, because apparently you're supposed to be able to figure out her mysteries with clues that are in the text. And I don't know. I'm not that good, but I enjoy the format for sure. Mary's reading on Wings of Devotion by Rosanna M. White, 52 on page 52 out of 381. Nice. Anne's got to get off for a bit. We'll try to come back on. Hope to see you back. I know, Mima. Crochet Mima. I wasn't focusing very well today, and yeah, extra sprints. Welcome. 12 pages now on 144. 53%. Next book is Sergeant Reckless, America's Warhorse. Nice. Finished A Daring Venture, on to reading the third book, A Desperate Hope. Love it. Joined mid-sprint. Hi, Libby. Have pink eye. Oh, no. So I'm reading Once a Queen, but taking breaks to listen to The Everlasting. Yeah, take care of yourself. Good grief. I haven't had pink eye in a really long time, but it's no fun. Katrina's on chapter 21 out of 54. Joanna read a chapter of her nonfiction. That's what I'm going to do next sprint. I think all my nonfictions. Then next sprint will be dishes and then continue the next book. Nice. 17 pages into your book. Love it. Yay for the dishes done. I love it. Productive. Yes, we love productivity around here. 3 pages for Jenny. Love it. Less than 2 hours left. Lori, how are you liking it? I can't wait to read that one. What did you put in the crock pot today? I love a good crock pot meal. And where are you located? Because it's 7, 8, almost 8 o'clock here. I'm like, why are you putting something in the crock pot at 8 o'clock? But you're probably a West Coast friend. 36 pages. This book is so good. I'm glad you're liking it. Midge, a finish. Woohoo! The Color by Rose Tremaine. Now moving on to The Maiden by Kate Foster. Fun. I love the idea of a reading goal, like reading all the Newbery winners, but not super into middle grade. Does anyone have any other reading project ideas? Do you like other award winners? Because you could always do like the Pulitzer Prize for fiction, like books that have won that. A prize is just an easy way because there's one book. I know a lot of people do each year, like the Women's Prize for Fiction, and then they read the short list or the long list, and then, but you could go back and just read the winners for past years of like the Women's Prize for Fiction. That might be a good one. I don't typically read that much literary fiction. I mean, I do read some, but that might be a good place to start, kind of looking at past winners. I don't know how far back those awards go to know how many that would give you, but the Women's Prize for Fiction, the Booker Prize, the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction. I can't think of any others off the top of my head, but that might be a fun reading project. Or there's those lists of like the 100 books every person should read, or like the 100 greatest books of all time. Or a number of years ago now, they did the Great American Reads, and there was, I don't know how many books were on that list, 100 maybe, 50? Top 100 American novels. That would be a good list to look up to. It's a place to get started anyway. 2 more chapters of Dead in Winter. Waiting for the last load to finish drying so I can fold it and put it away. Nice. Christy studied some Korean. We'll switch to editing a video until our next sprint and then study Spanish. Christy, I also saw that you started an Instagram channel speaking Spanish to practice your Spanish. I love that. And you're reading Twilight in Spanish, I think, too. That's fun. Study Spanish. I love it. I need to do my Duolingo today, actually, before the end of the day. Lorianne read 40 pages. It's an interesting book. I'm glad. Teresa got 56% into Are You Mad at Me? One room swept and mopped. Hallways are next. Good for you. Judy read a section of Life on Svalbard. Sunny Winter. I'm sure that book is so cool. I almost want to put it on hold at the library. I think you were showing it the other night and it just looked so neat. Dishes are done. Called us one son, and then I called my brother. Nice chats. I'll try to read next spring. Yeah, I talked to my brother Jeremiah today, who lives in California, and he's in San Diego. So it's gorgeous there right now. And I was like, yeah, it's really dreary and kind of gloomy here. So he went for a run here today around this little lake. Like, thanks, buddy. Way to rub it in. Like, really beautiful. But it just reminded me because I talked to one of my brothers today too. Kirsten switched to listening to Forgiving What You Can't Forget by Lisa TerKeurst and listened to 2 chapters while I crocheted on my Afghan. Nice. 20 pages, read volume 2 of Emma Lyon. Nice. Jen got a couple of things recorded, going to edit next sprint. Good for you. I'm glad you're feeling better enough to film again, Jen. Kathy cleaned the kitchen, dishes done, laundry switched, listened to a a chapter in the audiobook The Last Orphan by Greg Horwitz. Hello, hello. Page 82, put away dinner. Come on over. Although you may not appreciate, no, I will not appreciate an overzealous dog. Liz, I was at the book exchange yesterday and they were trying to get me to go to their Galentine's event, but I'm not paying any money for stuff like that. I had a gift certificate that needed to get used, and I milked it for every penny that I could out of that gift certificate. Oh man, Amy, there's one going in Destiny Mall in Syracuse. It's already there, I think. That's the one that's closest to my mom. It's still 45 minutes away, but if you ever get up the Syracuse way for a day trip or something up that way, it's like an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes for you. That might be a fun place to visit. My family had a movie day, and I watched Justice for All, A Star is Born, Miss Polly, and Alibi. Bye-bye. All old movies. Oh my goodness. Fun. I love that it was like a family activity day together. Cat transferred laundry from washer to dryer, loaded and started the dishwasher. I made it to 42%, which puts me at 176 out of 213. A way to get stuff done there. Gold stars for you, Cat. Off topic, but sort of on topic. Are you doing middle grade March book club again? And will you be selling stickers again? Well, I don't know at the moment what we're going to be doing this year, what we have capacity for. Probably yes on the stickers. And I don't know yet about the book club. So I'll have more answers after today. Hopping off to watch TV with your hubby. Thanks for hanging out, Kat. Oh, she's probably gone. She missed me telling her she got gold stars. I liked the appeal, not so much the second book. And DNF'd the Alberton Angels. I don't think Janice Hella is for me. That's fair. Twyford Code I did not like. That's the second one, I think. I DNF'd that one. But I have high hopes for the rest. I finished I, Medusa, 4 stars for you. Now I'm making dinner. Fun. What's for dinner, Jane? And you probably told us already. I don't remember. Joined during the sprint. Hi, Sharon. Listening to Finley Donovan digs their own grave while crocheting a scarf on chapter 24. Cool. Christy finished eating and cleaned up to get ready to read. We'll be attempting to finish before the coffee gets cold. 30 pages left. Oh, you should be able to finish tonight. Love the voice. She's delightful and adventurous. It's a great book. Yeah. I'm glad. Ooh, just bought Crock-Pot cookbook yesterday. You just reminded me that I need to look through it for the recipes you want to try. I love Crock-Pot. Bookbinder. That's a good one. Always been tempted to try Rory's List. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. There's a lot of big, chunky classics on that one. Lori lives in Utah. Okay. That's why you're putting stuff in the Crock-Pot. Or no, someone. No, was it? Yeah, it was you. Asian lettuce wraps only takes 2 hours. Oh, there you go. We'll be done by 6:45. Perfect. There you go. Or the Jess list. I didn't know Jess had a list too. I've read a few chapters in Pooh. May read some picture books that I got in a library sale for $2. Cool. I did. Spanish is a must learn if you work for the government in California. Yeah. Listen to an additional 5% of my audiobooks, Skyward by Mary Alice Monroe. Nice. Especially because the literacy department is located in our library where I work. Oh, yeah. It's good that you're practicing it in a sort of realer to life situation, like having to speak it with other people or publicly. Yeah, you'll get good practice. I feel like I do decent on Duolingo, but I don't remember a lot of things. And now I've got all these tenses of verbs to think about. My brain just doesn't think that quickly about it. It hasn't become second nature. And I don't really study it. I know you do your Duolingo different, write everything out and really get into it, which I think probably helps you to remember a lot more than what I do. Nicole, your mom gave you a variety of hot chocolates for Christmas. Just made the gingerbread one, and it's really good. Nice. I am done with hot chocolate for this season because I'm not doing sweets right now until the end of March, and by then it'll be too warm for hot cocoa. Every year we have a contest called Canada Reads. The long list is out. On January 28th, the short list will be revealed. Canadian celebrities each champion one of the books. Oh, that's fun. I've heard of Canada Reads for sure, but I have never looked at the books that make it to the list. That's cool. Hopping off, our show is about to come on. Everyone have a blessed week. Enjoy your show and your time with your husband. Hi, Jill. Saw the 30-minute notification, then got busy and forgot to join. Reading The Strength of the Few tonight. Love it. Thank you. I know. We're solidarity, sister. We were in it together. Many people try to read these shortlisted books before the show comes out in March or April, that's where they reveal the winners. The winner. Edgar Awards are good for those interested in mysteries. Oh, that's a cool. I'm not familiar with the Edgar Awards. Thank you for the laundry reminder. Slow readers. I have 2 reading journals. One to track your reads, rating, favorite quote, my comments, audio, ebook, physical, etc. One with challenges that I don't expect to finish in a year. Yeah, I enjoy having a challenge like reading all the Newbery that has no end date. It's not a yearly goal. It's just in my lifetime. I would like to read all the Newberries. I'm getting help because I just picked up the winter book challenge from the bookstore that I was just talking about with Liz, and their number 1 prompt on there is to read a Newbery winner. If you watched my December or January mid-month wrap-up that I just posted a couple hours ago, I read The Castle of Lear, which is book 3 in a 5-book series. So I'm like tempted to just plow through books 4 and 5 while it's fresher on my mind. And hopefully that will help me to enjoy it more. I'm hoping that I like it by book 5, which won the award. I don't know. I think that's what I might do if I can get them on audio. That meal was great. The chicken was rosemary, garlic, and the risotto was Lundberg. So good. Nice. We have a blizzard warning for tomorrow. Maybe a good reading day. Stay warm and safe, PJ. I went to a new bookstore. Oh, yeah, you told me that. The Book People. It was really cute, and the owner was very nice. I've been in there a few times. They used to be in the like Patterson, Libby Grove area, Book People, and I went a lot more when it was there. I don't go as often now that they're out on the West End. Got caught up in my reading journal, trying to stay on top of it and avoid the end of the year mad dash to keep up. It's always good to be motivated in January. Oh man, I'm looking to finish up my book journal and want to leave room for book club pages. Fun. Yeah, I still need to keep working on my book journal, my word. But then I got distracted by a puzzle this weekend. But now that's put away and I have room on my table again. Got your scarf done. Yay. Read the Rainbow. Oh, here's your challenges. Read the Rainbow. Read a book written by an author from each state and one set in each state. A to Z challenge, etc. I will include buzzword, but will date the layout each year. I would recommend, I don't have my pile of stuff. Look up the Library of Congress National Book Festival because they do a state's part of at the book festival. They have I forget what they call it, but it's an area where each state has its own table and each state highlights a book, an adult book and a children's book, sometimes a YA and a children's, sometimes an adult and a YA. They book each table highlights at least two books that are written by people in their state or set in their states. So I'm pretty sure if you go to the Library of Congress National Book Festival, it's like Avenue of the States. I forget what it's called, but they might have that printout because I got a printout that has each state and the books that were highlighted at each table. A to Z challenge buzzword, but we'll date that layout each year. Cool. Destiny is about an hour and a half away. I hope to take a little day trip soon. I think it's not a full store, but should still be fun. Yeah, I don't think it's a full IKEA either. I think that my mom said that, but it would still be fun for sure. Yay! The spectacular. Hi, Lena. Love the Fix It and Forget It cookbooks for crockpot recipes. I used to have one of those. I don't anymore. What do you do for Read the Rainbow? Each year I start a page for it, but never really do anything. Yeah, I have not. I've been debating putting that in my journal, but I don't know what I would do with it either. Chocolate chip ice cream for dessert. Delicious. PJ is in Canada. I think Ontario. We have a cold weather advisory until noon. Negative 35 expected. Negative 40 is the same. Yikes. That is cold. Christie Award winners for Christian books. That's cool. Hello, just checking in. Any here near Athens, Georgia? We didn't get snow, but might get snow or ice next weekend. Yeah, it's supposed to be like below freezing here next weekend as well. I think. Not happy about it. Just finished Bridge to Haven by Francine Rivers. So good. My first from her. Nice. Snow in Georgia today. Oh, yikes. A couple of inches. My goodness, Lee. The sun came out around 2 and all the snow melted. You'd never know it was snowed. Thank you for the state's book list suggestion. You're welcome. My mom is so excited about the new IKEA, and no, it's not a full size one. Oh, Nicole, are you from that part of New York as well? I don't know that I realized that. Maybe I did. Maybe we've probably had this conversation before. Hello, Cinda, just joining Reading Homestead. Suzanne just jumping in, just finished reading Every Hour Until Then by Gabriel Meyer. Number 5. That's the one I'm on. Ooh, book 5. I'm so excited. So good. Now I'll start A Winter in New York by Josie Silver. This is the first year doing journals. Cool. Snowing in New York again, Hudson Valley area. We got 6 inches today, another 2 to 4 inches tonight. Yeah, my mom has been getting blasted with snow. She's up closer to the lakes though, and so she gets lake effect in addition to all the regular snow. Yuck. Grew up outside of Syracuse. Oh my word. Same. Actually grew up in Syracuse when I was a kid until 9th grade, and then in 10th and 11th we moved over by Rochester, and then all through while I was in college my family lived there, and then after my dad passed away in 97 my mom moved back to north of Syracuse, Oswego area. I'm reading An Archive of Romance by Ava Reed. Nice. We do keep talking about it because we both keep forgetting. That's so funny. It's okay. We're in conversation with a lot of different people, Nicole. Let's give ourselves some grace. It's been snowing off and on here in southern Minnesota for the last few days. Yikes. And cold. It's way colder there, too. Brr. Hello. Welcome. All right. Time for another sprint. And I might do, yeah, we're going to do like 25, I think. It's 10 after. We might do a 20-minute one so that we can do 2. So we're going to read until 30. And then we'll come back and chat for just a couple minutes, and then we'll get one more in before I have to go. Does that sound good? So short ones. 2 short ones. Yeah, it makes it fun and new each time. That's funny. I love it. It's connections. All right, I'll catch up with the rest of those in a little bit. Happy reading, everybody. We will see you back here in a little over. Okay, sorry. Come back. A little bit late. I got distracted pulling middle grade books off my shelves. Let me pause this. So, how did that sprint go? I did nothing except middle grade March stuff. Just kind of searching for books that people have been loving lately. And, oh, I forgot about that whole shelf. I might have to add a couple more to my stack. And then I made a stack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books to bring as potentials to my meeting tonight. Sorry for the shaking. You're on my lap. Nicole's in Rochester got more snow than usual. Yeah, my mom is north of Syracuse, and it's just, she's been plastered this year with snow. Gardens of the Moon tonight. Nice. It's only 5 degrees here. Brr. It was so cold. Crazy weather in Alberta. Last Wednesday, there were records set all over the province. 63 in Yuba City. This week is supposed to be below freezing most days. Oh my word, it's a wonder not everybody is sick. Good night, Kay. 23 pages for Lee. 32 pages for Meg. A novella, mixed media, easy to fly through. Yeah. Thank you for the reading project suggestions. No worries. Groceries came. Got to do what you got to do. Excuse me. 23, chapter 23 for Katrina. We'll be reading The Unseen, a book on spiritual warfare next. Ooh. Hey, thank you. I'm in the middle of the correspondent and enjoying it. Can't wait to start that one. Clean the kitchen, listen to Demon Copperhead. Wonderful. Joanna read 2 chapters that sprint, 27 pages for Laureate, 20 pages for Jeannie. Got here in time for the last 2 sprints. Reading Letters to Kafka. Now I can listen. I'm reading a new release. Fun. The Anxiety Algorithm. It's been so helpful while I'm handling some recent panic moments. I'm so glad that you found something that's helping. Squirrel. Got distracted by the Insta, as one does. No reading. Worked on a big school project. Why I decided to go back to school in my 60s. Some days I wonder. Good for you, though, working on a big project. Christy got 9 pages read. Laundry's done. Woohoo! Folded and put away. Right when the sprint started, 1 chapter finished and 1 more started. I'm glad you're getting some reading in too, Jennifer. Lisa cleaned up the kitchen, gathered the trash for pickup tomorrow, read some more in your nonfiction. Love that. Finished another chapter in The Will of the Many. Good job, Kathy. Jen, stuff is taking forever to sync to my iCloud. So editing is taking forever. I always forget that it syncs to iCloud. I always airdrop it to my computer, which I don't technically need to do. But I just airdrop it and then I just can grab it right away. But I guess the iCloud should be right away too, right? I don't know. Page 130 and sleepy. 1 more sprint. You can do it. The 16 more pages of Emma M. Lyon, Volume 2. My Hold on Black by Ted Decker just came in. Fun, Kirsten. Laura, you could do it. Studied Spanish and got started on editing a holiday festivities vlog. That sounds wonderful. 38% into The Everlasting and doing some book club planning. Anyone have any recs for a funny novel? Ooh. I always say Vera Wong, The Unsolicited Advice of Vera. I want to say Vera M. Wong. It's not. Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers. Is that the first one? Yes. That's funny. I laughed out loud. I don't know. What else? Let's hear what you guys have to say. Funny novels. Listening. Still new to using a MacBook. I didn't even think of that. Yeah. I just airdrop it. I know that it does sync in the cloud as well, but I never thought to do that. At the end of these silent woods, I will finish next sprint 5 stars for sure. Yeah, it was a 5-star read for me too, Molly. The Guncle. Amy says The Guncle is a funny book. I don't know what else. Did I start I think I started a page on, or a folder on Goodreads, but I don't know if I have any books in it. for laugh out loud. Let me see if I have any in here. LOL. I have one book, Vera Wong. I think when I read that, I'm like, I should start a folder on Goodreads for books that make me laugh. But then I don't use Goodreads that way. I have quite a few folders on here that only have one book, two books, one book, three books. Yeah, because that's just not how I normally sort my books. I just do it by year. But I should take advantage of the different options I can do there. Nicole just finished Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone. That was funny. I ended up DNFing that. Or no, I did finish that one. I DNF'd it at first, and then I read it again, and I didn't love it. But I think I read it too close to another one that felt too similar. And so it didn't work. The timing, I think it was a timing issue. Emma M. Lyon is pretty funny. Thursday Murder Club books are funny. Vera Wong, Terry Pratchett is always a good laugh. Every Time I Go on Vacation is pretty funny. I think Freya Sampson has some quirky characters that can be kind of funny, but there's a lot of heartfelt moments in her books too. Even Frederick Bachman has some funny moments in his books, but they're definitely heavier overall. Rereading Britfield, a middle grade book. Fun, Maureen. The Silent Woods. Yeah, so good. Leave It to P. Smith by Wodehouse was funny. I don't know what that one is. The World According to Bob. Teresa also loved These Silent Woods. How to Age Disgracefully is funny. Oh, I also thought what was funny, The Little Old Lady Who Broke All the Rules. I thought that one was funny. An Ancient Witch's Guide to Modern Dating by Cecilia Edwards was pretty funny. Fun. I love all these ideas. We read a lot of funny stuff years ago. I think it would be nice for spring. Yeah. The Sister Chicks series is fun. Googled funny novels. The Silver Ladies of Penny Lane came up. I haven't heard of it, but it does sound cute. I agree. Lost Ticket would be good because it's like heartfelt, but there is definitely funny moments. Christina Lauren books could be funny and heartwarming. John Scalzi's books are fun and humorous. Reading When the Moon Hits Your Eye right now, and it's made me chuckle a couple of times. I love that. Okay, we're going to do one last sprint right up till the top of the hour and then say goodnight. And I'll have time. My meeting starts at 9:15. So this will be our last sprint. And thanks for coming to the extra sprints this week. Fitness Junkie was funny. Eleanor Oliphant. Yeah, there was some funny parts in there too. I would agree. All right. I'm going to read my nonfiction books this time. Determined. See you in about 20 minutes. Right, my friends, come on back. Thanks for hanging out at our bonus sprints. Excuse me. It was nice getting to chill with you all on a day that was had a weird start, but ended up being a good day overall. And I'm glad you all joined me for part of it, even though it was not actually a week for sprints. We will be back next Sunday with more sprints, and that is the normal routine. I'm not going to switch and start doing them on the same weekends as vlogging because that's silly. So, yes, that's where we left off. John Scalzi, second that. Hello, Lucy. Christy's headed to bed. Glad, or right at the top of the hour, so she's headed off right now. Lucy is reading "If for Any Reason" by Courtney Walsh. I really like Courtney Walsh on chapter 2. I hope that's a good one. Kat is back. Her hubby and I watched. My hubby and I watched the last 2 episodes of season 1 of Black Summer, a zombie show. He's going to bed. I'm jumping back into my book. I love it. I love that you guys have a show you watch together. That's fun. I like the early sprints if we're voting. Thank you for letting me know that. Thanks for the extra sprints. Good night. Hello to Kat. Lena missed the last check-in. She's on page 321 of the Spectacular. You got to be getting close. Lucy! Jennifer read 34 pages, 7 chapters of Dead of Winter. Thank you for the sprints. I hope everyone has a good week. Yeah, that time I did get all my nonfiction and my poetry for the day read. So I got some good reading in tonight as well. Molly finished. Yay. Have a great meeting. Thank you. I'm so excited. Thanks for the extra sprints. Always happy to spend time in this lovely little corner of the internet. Good night, Lisa. Kat was able to finish Daddy Longlegs. Woohoo. On to starting Sense and Sensibility. Nice. Oh, that's on my shelf too, Carmen. LMNOP. How are you liking it? You're welcome, Christy. Lucina is back just in time to say goodnight. Chapter 25 for Katrina. Thank you. I'm so excited. Lee read 11 pages. Good night, y'all. Thank you. Thanks for sprints, Liz. Have a good week. Thanks for sprints. Bonus sprints are always wonderful. Have a great week. I'm glad I realized you're having these tonight. Hope your planning session is productive. Me too. Thank you, PJ, for coming. Jen, I enjoyed the bonus and got some content done. I'm glad you got some stuff done. Hope you continue to get good rest, Jen, and continue to heal and get better. Thanks for the sprints. Have a great week. Woohoo! Thanks for hanging out. Everybody, if you want to sprint tomorrow, Nicole does sprints every Monday. So she's the one to go to for all day Monday sprints. Kathy finished another chapter. Thanks for the bonus sprints. Looking forward to middle grade March. Thank you. Amy is read a bit of After I Do by TJR for the buzzword. Nice. 2 chapters in A Desperate Hope. I'm glad I miscalculated. Yay, Jeannie, I'm glad you were here. Thanks for the ideas in the sprints. Needed something to do other than lay around sick. Oh, Libby, I hope that you continue to heal as well. Had a lovely time. Good night, corner of the internet. Thank you, Angela. 20 pages of Awake. Awesome. Thank you. Have a good week, everyone. Love it. 10% of your book, but hoping to read for another hour. Good. 5-star stranger. Fun. 186. Continue reading till I fall asleep. Yay. Thanks, Kat. Sprints definitely helped with finishing. Woohoo. I will tell the girls you say hi. Yeah. That's true, Louisina. Oh, that's right. No school tomorrow. Get an extra day of rest. Thank you, thank you. Good night, everybody. I'm glad you're loving it, Carmen. That's good to know. I hope to get to it this month because it is epistolary, but I don't know if I will. All right, you guys are the best. Thanks for hanging out for a bonus night of sprints. I'll see you next Sunday, and I have a couple of videos already filmed but not edited, so hopefully I'll get some more up for you this week. I mean, I'm vlogging right now, so that one will come up either tomorrow or the next day, and then I have 2 more, so maybe 2 more this week, maybe 1 more. We'll see what gets done. And thank you for praying for BJ. I just haven't heard from him in a couple days, and I hope to. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure he's okay. I hope he's okay. I'm praying he's okay. All right. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I will talk to you very soon.